network made for us. Join the Melanated Minds Network. Minds bring together men and women on a melanated minds journey to embrace self-love and empowerment through understanding and taking care of their mind, body, and soul. Melanated Minds is an exclusive community that uplifts and supports one another. The network made for us. Join the Melanated Minds Network today.
Welcome everyone to today's episode of the Melanated Minds Network, of course. Hey, I'm your host, Kiana Turner, and I am most definitely always thrilled to dive into any topic. And this one right here is close to my heart, nourishing our bodies from within. But before we really get started, I just want to share with you a bit of my own journey with nutrition and self-care. So self-care was more of the journey that was kind of like easy because it's about loving on me, caring for me, and it makes me have a more value for myself from within. Now this nutrition, I'm working on that because I am a person that struggles with maintaining a healthy relationship with food. And I need to add that into my self-care practices. I've learned firsthand of the importance of nourishing our bodies from within, because when you really nourish your body from within, you glow different on the outside. You shine better. Also, you have better energy, clear focus, and the fact that you can maintain things better. So it's been a transformative journey, and I'm excited to continue learning and growing alongside all of you. I just want to share with you guys, like, we got a special guest. Hey! Joining us today is none other than owner of nutrition and wellness expert, Mr. John Andrew. John, thank you for being here with us. Yay! I do the.
Hello, Kiana. How you doing today?
I am amazing as always. Just because our feelings be one way don't mean that you're not great.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
You look like you over there in your chef stuff going on right there.
Yes.
We're right there in the kitchen.
Yes, we're in the kitchen. I think we're the only kitchen in the city of Cleveland who have a ping pong table in the kitchen.
You ain't got to tell me where yet. I'm going to find out. Cleveland. So, John, let's just dive right in. First, I wanted you to tell us a little bit about what you actually do. What is it that got that smile on your face like that, John, regarding you and nutrition? Because I followed you and played my little CS. I'm like, bro, I got some skills. So share with us some practical tips for nutrition, nourishing our bodies from within, and self-care practices.
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
I repeat it. Or did you hear me?
Yes, I heard you.
Okay.
Well, I think it's very important what we put in our bodies. Yeah, what we put in our bodies got a lot to do with you just can't just. I'm a soul food cook, and I sell a lot of chicken wings, macaroni and cheese, and stuff like that. But we have, as a people, I think we have to eat lighter. We need lighter foods. We need more salads. What I'm trying to do now is take my plate, and I like to make 50% vegetables, like salad, and 25% starch and 25% protein. And I think that's the best plate.
I like that type of plate, especially you add a little bit more vegetables. You got some broccoli. some
Yes,
mixed
ma'am. We
vegetables.
got broccoli, we got okra, we got greens, we got some mean greens here. We put turkey tails in our greens here. But
And
listening
see,
to you
ooh, that
telling
makes
your
me like the turkey burgers. I did do one thing, John. I did do one thing. I changed up the ground beef to turkey
yes,
burger.
ma'am.
And
Mm-hmm.
I, after eating that, first time ever was probably off the grill. Somebody did one, whatever, homemade. Now my
Mm-hmm.
sister,
Mm-hmm.
she do me a turkey burger up so right. It just be light. It be nice and juicy,
Yeah.
just like I like
Yes.
it. But you gotta put your vegetables with that still. You gotta like mix and match things up.
Yes,
So how
ma'am.
do you believe our dietary choices impact our overall well-being, both physically and mentally?
Us as a people, as Africans living in America, the diet we our food is so rich, and if you continue to eat the food that we was raised on, that we love, um, and don't exercise, you're going to eventually have some type of problem.
Facts.
We
Facts. I
use
happen to
butter.
do
We
that.
use sugar. Our products is so pure. The food is delicious, but it's too rich. So we got to break it down. We got to break it down. If we got to live a more healthier lifestyle, because if you don't exercise and you eat this diet, um, I'm diabetic myself, and working in the industry, I seen a lot of things. I seen a lot of cooks get sick. They say
Mm,
two of the most stressful jobs in America. Number one is postal service. Number two is cooking. And I seen a lot of cooks get heart attacks. I seen cooks get strokes. I used to work with a guy eat double pork chop sandwiches, you know, but unfortunately now he got medical issues. So what we eat play a big role.
facts. I used to so I always like sharing my little story because sharing my little story always helps
Yes,
somebody else
ma'am.
see it in a
Yes,
practical
ma'am.
way. When I decided to step away from some things, this is my kids were smaller because they grown. And I was like, I refused to buy anything that dealt with some pork chops, anything that dealt with some pork steaks, anything that dealt with pork,
Right.
anything. And that's because I'm pulling away from grandmama and big mama in them house, being in my
Yes.
own, and me and my kids gonna eat differently.
Right.
Now, right now in my life, I need to go back into that same concept. Only
Yes,
thing
ma'am.
different of it is this all these little wham bam, thank you ma'am, big ma'am scams out here that are not healthy, but they practical. You know, you lose weight,
Yes, ma'am.
or you can get a little clarity, you get a little sugar high, you got a little this, get a little bit more energy. But what are some of the common misconceptions about nutrition and self-care that you've encountered, and how do you address them in like your practice, like right now when people coming in and they're, oh, I want more vegetables, but I do want that fried chicken over there, bruh. But I want a whole
Mhm.
lot of vegetables. Like the misconception of eating more vegetables, but you're still eating the fried food, the grease and all that. Like, what are
Yes.
some of those misconceptions that you have encountered that deal
Yes,
with
ma'am.
nutrition and self-care?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. A lot of people think if it's vegetables, it's healthy and they can eat a larger serving because it's vegetables. But you got to understand, yes, that's okra, but it's fried okra. Yes, that's a mushroom, but it's a fried mushroom. Once it hit that grease, once I flour it and season it and put it in that grease, you lost a lot of nutritional value. Don't get me wrong, I
Right.
love fried okra too, but once you fry it, you lost all nutritional value. So that's a
Those are
big misconception that a vegetable is still nutrition even after it's been fried.
right. Like when we put it in the skillet and we going like me, you just made me think of I'm laughing my own misconception. I was gonna do me some little, do me some little steak, and I'm gonna slice them real thin. I'm
Yes,
gonna
man.
put my vegetables in the skillet, and I'm gonna add all these different seasonings to the vegetables, even though they're in the skillet. Put it
Yes,
on
man.
some rice. Now I have these vegetables who I put probably in some oil, butter, and I done put all these different seasonings on top of them,
Mm-hmm.
thinking like what you just said. I'm having a healthier meal, and in reality, I'm taking the nutritional value. Ain't that what? That's the word you used.
Yes, ma'am. This right here in my hand is a saute pan. Anything you eat will be more healthier if you saute it. We need to stop. Sauteed food tastes just as better than fried food. You put this skillet, you take a skillet and
You're on mute, John. Mute. John's on mute. You're on mute.
how about
There you
now? Can
go.
you hear me now? Yes,
Now
sister.
you're back. Come on,
Oh
Chef.
man. Okay, I
I
was
missed
in
it.
this
What
is
did
a
you say?
saute pan. A saute pan is the friend of the home cook. What we got to do is stop frying things, and we got to start sauteing them. We got to put the pan down on the stove, turn on the fire, and let that pan get hot. Hit it with a little oil, a little butter. Then we add our proteins. Then we add our vegetables, and it tastes so much better. Hit it with a little olive
All I heard
oil.
is saute.
Hit it with a spray, a non-cook Pam. Hit it with Pam. Hit it with Pam. And add your proteins, and it's a much more healthier way. Everything you cook, your vegetables will still have its nutritional integrity. You do not want to lose that.
I'm so excited, John. You got me over here like, you know what? Let me go back to the grocery store tomorrow. Let me reevaluate what I
Yes,
actually put in my
yes,
body. Not what you put in the basket, but what I'm
yes,
putting in my body so that I can go to the grocery store and properly get the things that I need to go in that sauteed skillet over there. That wonton skillet he got going on.
yes, man.
That Amazon wonton skillet, Amazon probably about $12.99.
Right, right, sister.
So it's like now we're at the point where, okay, I've evaluated myself. And
Yes,
part of
sister.
that self-care, see, self-care stuff supposed to make you happy. Self-care. For me caring for my body, I need to think about what the intake is, because that intake is what makes that outtake look great,
Yes, ma'am.
make you feel great, make you think better, make you want to do more. So if
Yes,
I want to do more, I need to reevaluate how I'm preparing the meal for myself.
yes,
We're gonna
ma'am.
take away this fast. We're gonna take away this greasy fried Popeye chicken.
Yes, ma'am.
we not gonna be adding more. We're just gonna take away. So if you could bake it, and a lot of us have the steamers now, and Ninja and
Yes,
all this other stuff, right? So you can
yes,
put
ma'am.
those in there, and it takes away that greasy part. Cause I hear
Yes,
that, and I'm making sure myself is no key. You got to cut back that grease. That's
yes,
I got to put that food in a saute thing and stop frying so much stuff. Stop putting.
yes, ma'am.
Oh. I gotta stop. We like our season that at Larry's. We gotta cut back. We might gotta go to salt and
Yes,
pepper again.
yes, yes. But
And
I'll
then
tell you, I use this right here is Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt. Oh my God, this is so much better.
my
This is
sister
so
had
much
that. I was
better.
like, curious. Why do you recommend the Himalayan salt? Well, I can't say it right, but the Himalayan
Because
salt.
to me it's like we grew up on itemized salt. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's more designer. It tastes better. I like sea salt too. It's more like a gourmet salt. It's not like this is your everyday salt, what we grew up on. But to me, this is more gourmet. It's just a better product. Yes, I totally remember. But that and black pepper, those pretty much are the only seasonings that you need, because your taste will adjust. I can't out corn. I take corn and put butter and salt and pepper, and there's nothing can beat that. God made corn. I can't take some cabbage and out cabbage it. Whatever vegetable, I let it stand on its own. Let your vegetable stand on its own. Add some butter, add some salt and pepper, and saute it. Now you have all your nutritions in it. All the vitamins that vegetable offered, you got it. Yeah, so that's what I highly recommend.
So that was to the next question, but so I didn't even really kind of ask now because you answered it. Hey,
yes, sir. We working like that. We right here, sister. We working.
You in the kitchen. I'm over here like, wait a minute, because I know that yes, I'm 48, and the one thing that will add to my wholeness of myself plate, dealing with mind, body, and soul, is my physical. And that deals with my nutrition. And he just gave us pepper, Himalayan salt. Remove yourself from the greasy food. You have to do that. And there's ways to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any other dietary habits that promote inner nutrition, and support our mental health? Like any specific real foods that you actually would say yes? Well, me, because I always say yes to you. So for me to say yes to Kiana, what foods would you recommend for a better dietary habit so that I can promote a better inner nutrition and support my mental health? Oh, and my physicalness too. You know, I'm that sister trying to get obsessed with that. Hey.
Yeah. I will go back to that the recipe that I said before. 50% salad, 25% starch. Starch of choice. It could be potatoes. It could be rice. It could be pasta. But just 25%. And then 25% protein. So your plate, you just take the average size plate. Half of it is salad. And the other half is starch and protein. And if you could eat like that just 3 times, it's 7 days in a week. I'm not telling you to do it every day. If you can do that just 3 times a week, it's going to be a big change. You're going to notice the difference. And you don't got to change everything. If you just can do it 3 times a week, eat proper portion sizes, your body will feel so much better.
He said proper portion sizes. So let's go back to like, hey, you know the little trays that come with they got the little cuts out in them?
Yes,
you know,
my sister.
It just came to my mind. If we would take that, just the idea, the concept, and put that little portion in that side and put that little portion in that side. And it might be funny, a little weird at first, but in 3 weeks, that make 21 days.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I do math real fast. In 3 weeks, that make about 21 days. So in 21 days, it make it a habit. So if you did it for the next other couple of 3 weeks, that make about 40 some days. So now it's made a lifestyle. So he just gave us a way to nutrition ourselves innerly and maintain self-care mentally, physically, emotionally, so that we can be a better us for ourselves, which all still revolts to you self-loving you loving you, which makes you have a clear mind, because I know when I was mind, a clearer focus. Chef John, put respect. You see how he did that? Switched up real quick. Y'all got to put respect on the man's name right now. Chef John.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, say
They said I was going to be dealing with the real deal this evening, so I had to get ready for you, sister.
Yeah, you gotta get ready. Rick, gotta get ready. You gotta get ready. That's just like,
Your reputation precedes you, sister.
thank you. We see that we have to take our plate. And I see it as a pie now. And if
Yes,
you was
ma'am.
to section that pie, 75, 25, 50, whatever, however you want to section it, at
Yes,
the
ma'am.
end of the day, it's my plate. And
Ye-
however I eat that plate is how my nutrition for myself is going to play a part in my mental daily. It's going to play a part in how I move and operate daily. It's going to play a part in what I do, period, for my life. And if I want a better me, then I have to work on my inner nutrition so I can support my mental, so I can support my emotions, so I can support my physical.
Yes,
You know,
ma'am.
we all, like
Yes,
they
ma'am.
used to say, you are what you eat. So if I'm
Yes,
eating all
ma'am.
that stuff, don't get upset with you when you're not moving how you want to, when you're not thinking
Give it
how
to
you
him.
want to, when you
Give
feeling
it to
all
him.
sick how you want to.
Give it to him.
But we have to change that up. So this is why the Melanated Minds Network is here. So it's like, as a man thinking, and I know we thinking a little bit differently. That man gave me a whole plate with a whole plate of food that I'll eat because I love vegetables, though. I
Mm-hmm.
got a little starch, I got a little vegetables, and this is what's in us. So you got a little bit of everything, but then we got a whole lot of some things that shouldn't be there, and we have to work on getting that out. And when you
Mm-hmm.
said physical earlier, you was like exercise ain't that much. I
Mm-hmm.
learned it was like 75% mental,
Mm-hmm.
and that other 25% is where you gotta do some physical. And we're
Yes,
gonna learn
ma'am.
to take on Sakia's over there stuff with this jump rope stuff and all that physical
Mm-hmm.
stuff that she had going on. Even if you didn't want to do it, you can just walk consistently for 30 minutes a day and add your 25%, 50%.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you can add this in your own plate.
Mm-hmm.
And then here
Yes,
you
ma'am.
are feeling better each and every day. Each and every
Mm-hmm.
day I'm feeling better. Each and every day I'm feeling better. So
Mm-hmm.
lastly, before we go, how can we incorporate self-care rituals into our daily routines to enhance our overall health and vitality from within?
Wow. Wow. That's a great question. You hit me with a curveball. You know what I'm saying? Make it a habit. You know what I'm saying? We was uh, make it a habit of getting proper portion sizes. I can't emphasize portion size, and make that a habit. Every day, try, your body will adjust. Trust me, you're not starving to death. You know what I'm saying? If you do a proper portion size and get into the habit of that and drink a lot of water. Drink water. Yes, ma'am. Yes, my sister. Flush it down with water, and you will start some of the aches that we blame on middle age. Once we start eating right and drinking water, we're not going to feel that no more. You know, it's not just middle age; it's what we're putting into our bodies. It play a big role. So how I would answer that, I would say proper portion size and make a habit of it.
Make it a habit, everybody. Make it a habit to have smaller portions and have more portions of your self-care, more care of your mental awareness, more care of your physical awareness. More care to you makes you a better you at all times. You know what I'm always say yes to you. If you want it, do it. Go after it. And I just want to thank you, John, for all the nuggets and gems that you have dropped down, because you have really answered all my little questions that I probably was going to ask just on the side note. And like, John, how you do this though?
Thank you,
John, I need
sister.
to do
Thank
this
you.
more. So
I
thank you
love
so
what
much.
you're doing. Please keep up the good work. Thank you, my sister.
You're welcome. Thank you for your expertise in nutrition and wellness. It's truly invaluable. And to our viewers, thank you so much for joining us on The Melanated Minds. And until the next time, have a beautiful, blessed, wonderful, thankful Thursday night. Say yes to you.
Good night. God bless.
journey to embrace self-love and empowerment through understanding and taking care of their mind, body, and soul. Melanated Minds is an exclusive community that uplifts and supports one another. The network made for us. Join